Hello. I was going to say Tuesday. It's Monday. Happy Monday. It is July 3rd, I believe, which means in the States, you guys, a lot of you, because I've seen it, and I have actually, for the first time, I think, felt a little bit homesick, is that you guys are on a long weekend because of 4th of July, and clearly that's not something they celebrate here. We're going to try and find some way to celebrate it, but it feels a little weird because that is actually my favorite holiday because it is a time when I feel like, it sounds weird that that's my favorite holiday. It is just because it is usually a time that you are just chilling with family, sitting by water someplace and relaxing the whole time, and that is why I miss it. So, I thought I would, okay, again, I have one eye done, so I'm going to get that to that in a second. Let me introduce myself first while I go on about missing July 4th. My name is Maya Laurent, and I am with Be Wildly Beautiful, and I'm super passionate about helping women find their wild beauty and taking that out into the world to make an impact. So today, I thought I would touch on something that definitely deals with that, and that is I'm daring you to try something different. So, I have one eye done as an example. This was me before. I have the rest of my makeup done, so that part actually wasn't me before, but this was me before. Nothing. Maybe at the most I would put on mascara. That's all. This is me now. Like, I'm not always like this, though. I do tend to be more on the natural side of things on most days. However, I would have never, ever put color on my eye before. And now I am, so I'm daring you to do the same. I'm going to actually show you what to do to get this look, too. So, obviously, I'm going with the purple theme here. And of course my nose is going to itch again once I'm on here. And I'm using the pigments. So what is the pigment, you're asking? It is eyeshadow, and it comes as a loose powder in here. So you get this little container, and then you get the lid, and you tap the loose powder into the lid. These right now are the deal that you get 6 of these, and then you get the free, I'll show you with the liner shader brushes here in a little bit. The pigments are going away. These are my favorite things. I know they're going to come up with something wonderful, I'm sure, but they're retiring them. It's time to retire them. Here's the thing. Some of these colors are super popular, and there are already ones that are gone. So if you are a person and a pigment person that loves them, or you want to grab some of these colors, just my little announcement to you that it's wise to grab them sooner than later. So the first color I'm going to use is the color Regal, and I think I have enough in here. Let's see here. And I'm going to use that liner shader brush. So this is the shader part, and this is the liner part. We'll use both in what I'm going to show you guys how to do. So first I'm going to grab that color, and then I'm going to tap that off. I think I have a piece of hair in my eye over here. Here we go. And then I'm going to put that all over my eye. So you can see, I'm going to leave just a touch of space right in the corner of my eye. But everything else, I am pressing it down. Move my hair the way so you guys can see. And you can see I get that really pretty purple color all over my eyelid. Just like so. Okay. Then I'm going to come in, and when you're doing a darker kind of like smoky eye like I have done with colors, it's good to start off light and then add to it. So I'm going to doing that light as my base first, and then I'm going to come in and add some more color to it. So the next color I am using is Precocious. This is a darker, oh, let me tap some more there so you can see it. There we go. This is a darker purpley color. It's all stuck down there, so you can't really see it very well, but you see it in the corner of my eye right here. I'm going to use a different brush this time. This is a contour brush, and this one is going to help me keep that color in the corner where I want it. So I'm going to grab some of my brush, and with the pigments, I always tap it off the brush a little bit so I don't get it all over my face. And then I'm going to come in, and I'm going to do our little V right here in the corner. So do you see how pretty that color is? It's a really, really pretty color of purple. Now, I know some of you are like, Maya, you're daring me to be different. I am not going purple. Maybe it's blue or green. Maybe for you, it is literally just putting on any color whatsoever. Whatever it is, I dare you to be different. Try something different. And I promise that when you try something different and you keep it on, don't take it off, and you keep it on and you walk out of the house and go do something, you are going to feel more confident, and I guarantee you'll get a compliment too. Almost always when I do something that I'm like, oh, I don't know, this might be too much, that then I go someplace and someone comments on my bright red lipstick or the color I have on my eyes or that type of thing and ask questions about it. And so you're actually inspiring other women when you choose to step out and do something different. So here now, I went in, sorry, talking while I'm doing this. I went in and blended that. But now is where we're gonna come in and we're gonna add more color, because you can see I've definitely got more color going on over here. So if you're afraid to use color, start off light and then keep adding. So I'm going to, it's just kind of like if you were, I don't know if this analogy is gonna work, we're gonna try it. When you paint a house, the interior walls, if you have put primer on, which you definitely want to put primer on before you put eyeshadow on. If you put primer on over a dark color, sometimes it still shows through a little bit, and then you lightly start to add layers to cover that up. Same idea. Okay, back to the Regal color, and I'm going to add in more of this purple now. Again, using this brush. And I'm going in, and you can see now I'm pressing much harder and putting more color in there, because now I want to get a lot of color in there. So bringing that up and around. And this is such a pretty, pretty, pretty purple color. And then I'm coming back to my dark color because I want to get it to be just a touch more dark like that side. And then we're going to do that corner. You're probably wondering why I left that corner as it is. So coming in again with the dark, definitely layering more in there. And then you always want to, when you put a dark color on, to come in and just blend a little bit. Depending on how you like it, some people like harsher lines a little bit. I like mine to have a little bit more of a smoky effect. So that's why I'm coming in and blending. Okay. There we go. So for my corner, because I want to brighten up my eye a little bit, I'm going to use the color Curious. This is the one I am stocking up on. I use this color with almost every look I do practically. It is a great base color. It's like a creamy, you'll see it when it goes on. It's really creamy. And it has a really pretty color. So with this, I really want to make a pop in that corner. So I am going to take this brush and I'm going to spray it, somehow not spraying the camera, with just a little bit of rose water. And then I'm going to grab some color on it once that brush is wet. You can see how the color really sticks to it when it does that. And I want that because I want to have a little bit more of a pop here. Of course, now they're mixing concrete when I go on here to talk, but that's all right, the people doing construction. Okay, so see how I just put that in the corner? Just right in there. And then I'm gonna wipe off that brush I was using to blend because it probably has a lot of the dark purple on it. And then we come in and just blend that in a little bit to that corner. See, just like so. Easy, easy peasy. Does anyone's children watch? What is that show that comes from? Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy? I know a lot of people say that, but there's a little show with trains on it that they say that. I'm blanking on the name of it. Chuggington. That's what it is. I remembered it. Okay. Coming in, doing that, and we are done with that. So you'll notice on the bottom here, I have a little bit of purple down there. This is something not to be scared of either. We're gonna try it. So first I wanna line my top of my eye with some liner. So I'm gonna use the color Perfect. It's just black, and I need to wipe off my hand. I have purple on my finger. Here we go. Wiping it off. Okay, so I'm going to actually do this so you can see this. So I'm going to move my eye so you can see what I'm doing. I am putting this right on my lash line, and I'm going in small strokes because I want to have a straight line, and I personally, there's some of you out here who can do it, but I personally cannot make a straight line to save my life. And so when you do the small strokes, that helps. So I'm going thin, but I'm going to show you what this liner shader brush does, which makes it so cool once I find it. Okay, here is the liner side. You can see it's angled. And when you first put on the liner, you can move it around. It will stay put after this, but when you first put it on, you can move it around a little bit. So I want a little bit more of thickness right now, so I'm going to do that there. And you can see that right there. And then I'm going to take what the color is left on, and I'm going to go in the corner and bring it over. And sometimes it depends on the look. Sometimes I would go all the way over, but I am going to leave a little bit right there and leave it so that my eye is more open right there. And then, of course, before you do anything with that purple on the bottom, put some mascara on. Let me turn on my light. I think the light changed outside. There we go. Okay, so I've done mascara on the other side, so I'm going to do mascara here. Doing the gel. I should have a song or something maybe for this. That would be a good way to do things. You know what I should have done now that I'm thinking about it? instead of purple, I should have done like red, white, and blue. I don't really know if I have any red eyeshadow though, so maybe that won't work, but I'll have to look and see if I can find something to do some kind of 4th of July theme, since our kids are in school like normal and all that stuff. It is just kind of funny. Okay. Gel is on. You can see, I already see I have lashes now. Didn't have those just a minute ago. Fibers. Put the fibers on. These you can put on really light. You don't have to put a ton on. Okay, set that down. Normally I'd go and do my other eye and let that dry, but like I said, I've already done that. So I'm gonna come back in with the gel and put this on so it locks those fibers in. And this last coat is gonna give me even more length and thickness to the lashes. Just like that. And I'm making my funny mascara face again. I just can't prevent it. If I'm talking to you guys, I actually think I may not do it. But, hello, lashes. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of gel just on my bottom lashes, just like so. I'm gonna give that a 2 seconds before I put on this purple color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick that medium color that I used, which is the Regal color, and I'm gonna grab my liner shader brush again, and I'm gonna use the shader side. And I'm gonna take just the tip of it. This is kind of hard to show you guys. Take just the tip of it onto the pigment, and then shake it off just a little bit, okay? And then I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna point it, and I'm gonna go right under my lash line, and I'm gonna bring it up to this color in the corner, and then bring it in here. So it adds a little bit of that color to the bottom, but it's not too crazy, if that makes any sense. Like, it's just enough that it looks really, really pretty. So if you don't have, you know, like for me, I have some liners that are colors and stuff. This is a way, and you could use this end. Actually, you could dab it in, get it wet, like I said, with rose water or something like that. And then you can use that, and you have any color liner you want with the pigments, because they can be used dry or wet. All right. We're almost done. Okay, so to finish off my eye, I've already done my brows, but I want to make sure that I bring a little bit of highlight in there. You can see where I've done that right here. So I'm gonna grab the pink in my brow palette really quick, and I'm gonna first go under my brows and just do that. And then I'm gonna grab this lighter color in my brow palette, which I need to seriously clean off. And I'm gonna find my arch of my eyebrow. Some of you, that's really easy. For me, I don't have a ton of an arch. And you see how that adds just a little bit of highlight right there that opens up my eye there. What else am I gonna dare you to do? Wear some color on your lips. That's what I'm gonna dare you to do. So not only am I going with purple eyes today, I'm gonna go with bright pink lips. This is the color Perky. I love this color. This is such a pretty summer color. It will look fabulous with a tan. And yes, I just said lipstick and putting stuff on my lips, and all I'm going to put on, well, actually I'm going to put on a bonbon with it, but all I'm putting on is this as lipstick. You can wear liner as lipstick. You have to have good quality liner though. You can't do it with just any liner. So the reason you can do it with this liner is because it goes on just like buttery smooth. I don't know what else to compare it to. So I'm going to line my lips first. And you'll see this really pretty pink. And come on this side. I picked this pink to show you guys because this pink is going to look great on any skin tone. So if you're more fair skinned, you can pull this off. If you're dark skinned, you can pull this off. And if you're like me and are more on the medium side of things, you can pull this off too. All right, come in. All right, line that. Now all I'm gonna do is go back and fill in my whole lips with this. So I'm doing like small strokes really to fill in my lips. I don't know how to talk while I do this. I think I say that every time I put on lipstick with you guys on a live, so you know. All right, I should probably do my bottom, huh? Do the bottom. And what's great too when you use lip liner as lipstick, it really does stay put. You can take a drink and all that, and there may be a little bit of a transfer onto it, but not much. And it lasts a lot throughout the day too. Okay, so I could just stop right here, and that would be totally okay. Oops, I left a corner. I can see it down in my mirror here. I couldn't see it in the camera. All right. There we go. But I'm going to go over with the lightest, well, I guess it's not the lightest, the first shade of pink of the Bonbon. And I'm going to put that just right over the top. It's not really, you can see it's adding just a hint of color, not much. And then I'm going to try and mix it all together. I like it because, let me wipe it off now that you can see it's this pinkish color. It's really light pink. Super pretty on its own, but see how it added just a little bit more of a pop to this perky pink? Perky pink? Yes, that's what I just said. Is it just added a little bit more. So there you go. This is something I dare you to do. This is not a look I would have done before. So you can see purples going on and hot pink lips. I dare you to try something different. Maybe these aren't the colors you're willing to risk yet, but you can do something different. Maybe it's literally, let me find a really neutral color. For you, maybe it is literally putting on something neutral. Go for it. You can do it. I dare you to do it. It will give you just a touch more of confidence, or maybe a whole lot more of confidence to try something different. So I dare you. Go live into your wild beauty, and I dare you to try something different today. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.